Sin. Yeah. Check it. Yeah. Look. Heavyweight, this the heavyweight. Heavyweight, this the heavyweight. Heavyweight, this the heavy.
Make the fucking choice or don't. Life is so simple. You got up and you did the work, or you didn't. You got up and you said, this is my day to get it all done, or you didn't. And you can make any excuse you want, but you're only making it for you. And every time you find somebody to pat you on the back when you tell them an excuse, you're just talking to somebody else that's only giving 40%. So at some point, you're gonna recognize that you made the choice to be great, and you're gonna accept what comes with being great. Being alone, being different, being an outcast, being talked about, until you get to where you said you wanted to go. And all them same people that was trying to claw at you to keep you where you was at is gonna be begging for you to put a hand down and pull them up. Make the choice or don't. But don't lean into no excuses. It's your life. Ain't no do-overs.
Not this lifetime.
Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Sin, coming back with another one, man. But I had to show y'all that clip from the Encore podcast. Shout out to the Encore podcast. Y'all doing y'all thing over there, man. Go follow them on Instagram, because bro stay spitting facts. And one thing we do know over here is that excuses beget more excuses. So every time you come up with one excuse, you already got 3 more waiting in the chamber for other shit. You don't even know what other shit you need the excuses for, but you already got them locked and loaded. You know what I mean? Because that's what you get used to. You train yourself to have an excuse for everything. And I've known people like this. You know, back in my messed up days, bro, I used to have excuses for myself too. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I know all about it. And it's like climbing up out of that way of thinking, bro. You already know, you start to see that pattern in other people because you once used to be just like that. So you always had an excuse, and you tend to lean on those even before there's a decision to be made. You know, before there's a place to go or something you have to do, you got an excuse or a reason for why you shouldn't do it. You got an excuse or a reason for why you don't want to get better. You got an excuse and a reason for why you underachieving, or you don't want to go for, you know, what it is that you after. You got an excuse for everything. And it's like even more crazy that he talked about the people that's around. You know, they play a big part in that too. You know, because the ones you telling these excuses to, they gonna agree with it 100%. Like as soon as you say, oh man, it's too early, man, I ain't trying to go do that. Oh man, I'll put it off, I'll go do it next week. They gonna be right there as soon as you tell them. You know, oh man, it's probably too packed. I ain't even, hey man, you right, it probably is, man. Forget that shit, fuck that shit, man. Let's go do something else. You know, forget that shit, man. You know, they gonna tell you otherwise, you know what I'm saying, than what you know you need to do. They gonna be like, nah, do the opposite. Especially when it's something that could get you to the next level, especially when it's something that can make you better, especially when it's something that can help you grow, when it's something positive. You know, you don't realize it, bro, but you will have some people around you that will try to keep you away from getting to that spot. You will have some people, just like he said, that give 40% in their own life and got nothing but excuses in their own life, and you sitting there turning to them asking what they think. Now, what sense do that make? You think that they gonna tell you like, nah, bro, you gotta go do that. Nah, bro, you know, stay strong. Nah, bro, you know, handle your business. Nah, bro, you know, do what's right. You think they gonna tell you that, bro, when they not doing what's right? When they underachieving? When they have excuses? When they going 40% off their own energy? You know, going 40% in their own life? going 40% in their own work ethic, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all already know the vibes, man. Birds of a feather flock together, so they gonna want to keep you right there with them. And you'll be surprised how many people fall for these tricks. You know what I mean? It's one thing to be doing that with yourself, bro, but it's another to have people around you that's promoting that shit. You know? That makes shit 10 times worse if you ask me. You know, because now you got people in your ear, especially when you don't have no identity, you don't know who you are. You know what I'm saying? You used to being a follower. So guess what? Your brain be so clouded by what you doing, your activities, the negativity, the demons, all of that shit, bro. You can't even see that they leading you to the grave. You can't even see that they leading you to being a loser, that they leading you, you know what I'm saying, to your own demise, your own shortcomings, leading you to the demonic energy, leading you to the negativity. And while you letting them lead you there, you going further away from yourself and your dreams, bro. You know, you going further away from elevation. So you going down the stairs, bro. You ain't going up. You ain't in the elevator or the escalator going up. You going down. You going down, bro. So the choice is yours, man. You just got to make the right ones, man. You know, because it's going to be just like he said, bro, when it's all said and done and, you know, they finish with their jokes. You know what I mean? You done did what you had to do in your process, you know, so you didn't have to be alone. You didn't have to go about it on your own, you know. You didn't have to separate. You didn't have to put in this work all these hours to get to the destination. Listen, bro, you gonna have motherfuckers right up, you know, when you up there, they gonna be expecting you, you know, to reach that hand down and pull them up. You know, and at the end of the day, bro, man, if you gonna think about it and you gonna be like, man, if I would have listened to you motherfuckers, bro, if I would have listened to you mugs, you know, I would have missed out on all these blessings, bro. And sometimes, man, that make you mad, bro. That make you upset because you know how close you was to going that route where they at. You was close to going even further down the abyss with them, into darkness with them. And you be like, yo, like, man, you know, that was my life. That was my life. And you start reflecting on how much time you wasted and all of that shit and the possibilities of you know, just getting worse. And it'll make you say, man, you know, you will start feeling that resentment. You will start getting angry. You will have to calm yourself down when you think about it, man. Because you probably get to a point where you will look back and you will see motherfuckers still doing the same shit. And you gonna envision yourself when you was doing that same shit. And you gonna realize, like, man, how close you was to still doing that same shit if you would have listened to them. So it's like, yo, like, if you was ever in that position, it'll be tough for you to pull motherfuckers up like that. Because if they still got that same energy about them, you can't trust them or they word. You can't really look to them for advice because you already know they almost then sent you off and ruined your whole life. I mean, we take accountability for ours, but still though, you can't help but to think like, damn, you know what I mean? And then, you know, you kind of realize like, man, you know, some of you motherfuckers, bro, that type of energy I don't want around me. Cause y'all ain't doing nothing to get them demons off y'all. Y'all ain't doing nothing to get that energy off y'all. Y'all gotta realize this and see this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because the people that I'm cool with and talk to, bro, they elevating, man. You know, they trying to leave that past life behind them. And we all done seen, family and everything. We done seen each other at our worst. And guess what, bro? We climbing up out of that. Not saying that we all the way up out of that, but we worked hard and we done made so many changes with ourselves. Because we had to realize that it start with us. It start with how we think. You know what I mean? So we had to unlearn a lot of shit, peel off a lot of shit. Had to go through some layers to figure out why we was like how we was. Why did we do the things that we did? Why did we live the way that we lived? Why did we think the way that we thought? You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers is doing the work. They doing the work. They not relying on this, that. We not leaning on substance. No, mugs doing the work from within. So if you got people around that's not even willing to do the work from within, but you didn't have to go through all of this struggle, all of this uncomfortable pain, all of this resistance to get to where you at, bro. Listen, dog, you ain't gonna be too quick to dip that hand and pull a motherfucker out. Especially if you see no effort on their part. Especially if you don't see that. Because, listen, bro, you pull a motherfucker up and y'all ain't on the same level, on the same frequency. Listen, bro, they could bring down your whole ship. They whole energy and vibration can fuck with yours. To where your shit lower. To where you start feeling drained, to where all of a sudden you start reverting back to some of your old ways because that's what they bringing. That's what you pulled up with you. So you gotta think twice, bro. You gotta really think twice, bro. Consider you, like I be trying to tell y'all. Consider you. Consider the Most High. Consider your journey, bro. Consider the process. Consider your energy and vibration, bro. Consider all of that, man. And stop trying to be so cool and feel like you owe everybody. You don't owe everybody, man. That's something we got to get over too. And that's just from listening to some of this motherfucking music out here about motherfuckers whining about who's switching up and you know what I mean? All of the, sticking with my day ones and all of that shit. All of that shit, just shit like that. And that be the reason why motherfuckers will go trying to pull everybody up with them. Because that's the real nigga thing to do, is get everybody. You know what I'm saying? But everybody wasn't around when you had to go through what you went through, bruh. Everybody wasn't around when you had to go through your process. Where was the motivation at? Where was the keep goings at? Where was the likes at? Where was that at? You had no assistance. You had none of that. You had to dig deep within yourself to push you through. But now you obligated to, and you feel the need like you owe everybody to pull everybody up with you. Hell nah, bro. You gon' sink your own boat. You gon' mess up your own come up. You gon' cut your own blessings with that type of mentality, bro. Everybody can't come. Everybody can't go with you. And then later on you realize, like, bro, sometimes the best love you can give is love from a distance, dog. Sometimes it come down to that. Some of these relationships then ran its course. Some of these, the family dynamics then ran their course. Sometimes, man, you just gotta learn to let go, man. For the better of you. For the better of your foundation, bro. Because you allow one molded piece of wood in your crib. You allow one beam that's not, lined up correctly. Then guess what, bro? It could bring down everything. So just think about that moving forward, all right? And that's my word, man. My name's Jason and Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace. First I'ma get on my grind, then second stop wasting my time on shit less important. If ain't about money, I'm going the other direction. And third, I'ma do what I gotta to eat. Fourth, I'ma sew up the streets. Fifth, I'ma never quit dropping this heat. So as long as I'm breathing, you better get used to me. Sixth, I'ma get